I'm gonna be doing a unrecognizable catfish slash e-girl slash goth slash alt baddie slash bitch, all of them. And this is not the same video as the alt baddie makeup tutorial. That is not what this is. This is a ultimate unrecognizable cat. That makeup is different from this makeup, and this is the makeup I'm gonna teach you how to do it today. If you can see my face, this face does not look like this face. So the way I make this face look like this face, 6'7", like this is the makeup look I do more often now, as opposed to the other one, the alt baddie I was doing. I did change up a few things. So basically this is like a more new and improved alt baddie, but it's still like catfishy, but it's still like unrecognizable, but it's still like alt, but it's still like so first I start off with Got To Be gel glue. Coat your eyebrows like this. You don't really need that much, to be honest, especially if your eyebrows are thin. The more important thing is that you give it more time to dry, so you don't have to use that much. It'll be turning white. But I forgot to say, like, as it's drying, press it down with the brush. Even though like it feels dry, I feel like it's not pressed on the skin enough. Like there's always some hairs that aren't just pressed on the skin. When you shape it, you have to press it back down. Shape it again. And then pressing it down and then reshaping it. And okay, so we're starting to get to like this little dilemma I deal with a lot. The white shit, when you're like pressing it down, since you're pressing it down a lot, the glue starts to dry on the brush. So when you're pressing it down, it starts to like dry on the brush. So the dry glue starts to like get on your eyebrows, and it kind of turns into like white shit on your eyebrows. So the way I prevent that is I go in with micellar. The way I'm doing it is like I'm mostly focused on making my brow straight. So right now you can see this eyebrow looks way better than this one, because this one looks like this and this one looks like this. So if you want to make this one look like this, you gotta take this one off like that. And then I also clean my brush with micellar water, because I fucking hate having a sticky brush. And this is the same brush I'm gonna use for my eyebrows. It's not that skinny. I high-key put Got To Be so it gets more skinny. I feel like the skinnier your brush is, the better your eyebrows will look. Moisturizing gel thing. Yeah, micellar water, Q-tip, clean around, then moisturizer. Mostly so that any dry skin you have, your makeup doesn't like latch onto it and make it look like crusty. So if you put like a fresh layer of a good ass moisturizer first before your primer, your makeup will look so flawless. I'm breaking out so bad right now. So this is like a good time to like show you guys how to cover all those pimples you got going on. Well, obviously I got them going on right now because I'm about to start my period. So now we're gonna start doing the eyebrows, and for the eyebrows I normally use the e.l.f. pomade. Since I went to Miss A, I actually remember that I used to use this. I'm actually gonna use this one today, and it's the same shit. This one you use such a little amount of pomade so this actually lasts me such a fucking long time. This is how much I'm gonna use for my eyebrows. Like, get it coated on there. And I really like this one because it's so like watery, and the other one is more thicker. Right here I have a bald spot, so I'm just gonna get that little bald spot right there. So you really want to focus here because you don't want to go outside of your own outline, because do you want your eyebrows to be on fleek or not? You see that? You see that? Like, I'm already at the end of the brow. Now the end of the brow is kind of like where you start to add more dimension. If anything, this is the place where you want the most color. My eyebrows look so dark. I kind of want to make it longer. It's just gonna really give you that natural look that you really want. I've gotten a lot of compliments on my eyebrows, so if you're gonna listen to someone about eyebrows, then it should be me. This is a primer I use.
What's inside this box? I have a kitten.
Hi! Hi! Does she know her name?
Yes, actually.
Raven.
Like... She turns 1 month old on next Thursday.
Okay, now I'm gonna use this concealer. I actually don't always use this color. This is a color light beige, but I actually use light honey. I just got the colors confused. So now every time I use this, I mix it with concealer. I mean, olive and hard candy foundation. I'm using this flat brush, concealer brush. When you follow the line, you have to be really precise. Like right there, I already did like a start, but I kind of made it too thin. Okay, and then sometimes when you go overboard, you kind of can go in with the brush. While I do this, I go in. This one is more like heavy coverage, so I just go in like where my pimples are. And then sometimes if I'm feeling like special, I go in like the tail with concealer, and because the tail is always like getting fucked up. So okay, so then I just like blend it out with a brush like this. Where you want the fade to end, you want to do it exactly where the eyebrow ends if you really want that like look. And then also I thought I did my eyebrows like even, but you see how this one's more up and then this one more down. I don't like that, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to like, I don't really care if they look fake and they look like they don't belong on my face. Like, I want perfect eyebrows. So then I use the Wet n Wild Photo Focus finish powder on my eyelids with the powder puff. And then also when I'm done setting them, I do go in and set the tail. Okay, then we're gonna do eyeliner. Now this is the thing that makes or breaks the look. This is what you want to do if you want a real doll makeup baddie. I'm gonna bring you very close to me. I don't want anybody accusing me of being a gatekeeper, a girl hater, or nah with a base. Okay, once you have this base going, it's a very small base. You see where your eye ends, like this little fatness? It's kind of where you want to start. And now you saw how I stamped that down is because it had a lot of product. Lightly feather it out. The more feather it out and get it closer to that end of that line. Grab some more product, fill her in. And now this is just like the rough base. And just like drag it, pat it down, and then drag it towards the thickest you can get it to. Once you like got the thickness you want, like that, this little circle right here you can see, grab the wing from where it starts being jagged, because like I don't really like that, and so make it straight, and then continue that and connect it to the thickest little circle we just did. Just blend it all together, and you have to make it straight. Can't do like this. I mean, you definitely can, but I just feel like straight just gives you that look. And just like make the pointy part extra pointy. This little thing right here. Go over it one more time. Because I kind of want to give myself like the little circle moment thing. You're about to see what I'm gonna do. I'm like fucking it up, so I have another option but to keep it getting thicker. This is basically what it's looking like. The inner corner is a little bit skinnier than what I normally do, but so now I use my telescopic mascara and I just too, because I really like coating the root of my eyelashes, and then with the wand tip I just go in with that in the corner, because for some reason I don't really get that corner with my where your lash is gonna go, and it's gonna blend better if you can't see your root. Okay, I'm back. So now that I have these big ass doll eyes on me, I'm gonna start my foundation. Cada vez que termino the eyeliner, I'm just like, I hate that shit. Okay, so I use the CoverGirl Outlast, and this one kind of has like a pinky undertone, so I use 2 pumps of the light beige of the Milani. So I use these 2 at the back of the foundation brush, because then I figured when I mix it with the foundation brush exactly, it like absorbs it, and like lightly rub it on your face, because the reason I say lightly is because you don't want to just like, also you can pat it, you don't want to like just smudge off the foundation you have originally under. I keep putting a lot and then I'm like, what do I break out? With the remaining foundation, you have to leave a little bit, or you can do this at first so you don't have to. This brush with the same foundation, Caucasian, we just go over and clean it up, but you don't really have to clean it up that much because we already cleaned up the tail. So the front of your eyebrows, I'm gonna take one of these brush. It's like fucking old as fuck. And then the front, I just kind of like this, lightly tap it, blend it. Like, I don't really know what you call this, but it's sharp. This sharpness should not be here at the front, so that's why I'm blending the front. So then you go in, I go in with this big ass beach blender. The reason why you want to let your foundation dry a little bit is because the coverage is better when it's a little bit tacky or cream contour. I mean bronzer. I mean, I don't really know. It's actually concealer, but D12. I used to put more when my foundation color was like, when I was tanning more. I grab the brush and I just like do a little where my nose tip is, and then just like right here like this. I kind of want it to go like this, and then I go in with a foundation brush. Like, I know I do have one of these, but I can't get that much precision. Like, it's too fat. And then make sure you stay in your cheekbone. So also when you're blending it, tap it in lightly, because you don't want to take off the foundation under and ruin your coverage, and it's just gonna look like fucking weird and cakey. Also, you want to do your I'm hitting you with a lot of information. Just great. Now when I want, like, that's why I talk fast, because then my fucking train of thought leaves me so fast. I use a different brush for my nose contour. I did used to use my finger, but that I'm gonna do this one like this. I'm dragging it up a little bit, you know, and then I start blending it down this way and then blending it up a little bit more. Okay, then concealer. There's like poquititito, porque no, right here, right here. I just put a little bit of concealer because this concealer is so bright. Doing my nose contour, I do go in with the concealer brush that we were using earlier, and then I grab the side of the concealer that I got, because I put like a dot right here. So then I just grab that and kind of like go like that. I use the side that we used to blend our foundation to blend the concealer around my face. This is such a boring video. Like, I know you guys want me to be out partying right now, vlogging for you guys, but la mano, what the fuck? What yesterday? Okay, blend it and then set it with the same powder we've been using this entire fucking time. I just realized I didn't blend my contour. Like, that line is kind of harsh, so I just like blend it like that with the same brush I was using. Kind of blend it with my finger. I just kind of go over everything. I'm just setting the important stuff we don't want to crease or bake. Sexual, exotica, muy late. Like, when you powder them, powder the front. Because remember I told y'all you don't want your eyebrows to move. So I'm gonna use my Morphe palette and I'm gonna grab this one. Kind of grab the brush like this, blend it out like this, and then this one, I just follow the outline that I had originally had, and I also do throw it all the way up there, look down, and follow the outline of my eyeball crease. And then like this, the eyeliner, kind of just grab it where you start, where it ends, and breathe, and then drag it towards your eyelid. So like this, like that, just like that. Create some wings on the bottom of your eyes. So you want one big wing, one little wing, and one little wing, like that, like that, and like that. So, and then make it that way. So I want to put a light layer of mascara first, just to get it going. We're nearing the end of this tutorial. Grab some powder on my thing. You might be thinking like, girl, what the fuck, bitch? Do you want a catfish or not? It's a simple question. Like, do you want to be that bitch or do you not want to be that bitch? Because you're not gonna be that bitch with fucking clean girl makeup aesthetic. You're never gonna be anything. You're never gonna be out too much. You're never same brush. And I'm gonna go in with this little brush right here, this color. And what I'm gonna do with this color is go in under the thing, and I also go in here. Do you want a catfish or do you want to be a fucking boring ass bitch? This one, and just like blend it more. Blend it, blend it, blend it. I'm gonna go in a little bit more here, like this thing we just did. Okay, and then also now that your first layer of mascara is done for the bottom eyelashes, you're gonna go in again. You're gonna want to go like this and just paint your eyelashes like that, you know, get it coated. And then when you do your this one, you want to get it from the root, so almost paint your eye. I'm just gonna brush that off. First, we're gonna use a Wet n Wild one in the color, I don't really know how to say this, but that's what it is. Lightly putting it on my cheeks, just like all up right here, just giving it like a good little foundation to, you know, come in with the big why can't I talk? Come in with the big guns slash a brighter blush. Before you cover my nose contour saying like it's like unblended, first of all, how do you fucking expect to be a catfish if your nose is gonna be like a invisible ass contour that you won't even fucking be able to see in the fucking light of day? I go in with my nose like this because I know what the fuck bitches be saying about unblended nose contour, so I like blending it a little bit extra with my blush. Okay, then we're gonna use my Rimmel Wild Card. So this is the main course, and then I'm gonna go in with this brush again and blend it, because sometimes it doesn't blend that well, but I want it to be extremely blended. Okay, I feel like this blush is just like not bright enough. Jeffree
You're
Star
irrelevant
highlighter palette, and then yes, I fucking wet it with my spit, and bitch is going on my face. I go in this the glazier one for my nose, pat it, rub it, pat it, rub it. You might think like, girl, it just looks like one dot. Okay, bitch, I like it like that. Este brush, y vamos a usar el rosita que se llama Pink Chill, y vamos a poner eso en our cheekbones because the Pink Chill just blends more with the fucking blush. But I do sometimes go in like a little bit like that if I do want a pop of shimmer. So I'm going to set my shade.
She's feeling cons, she's more than proud.
Bitches will think you're doing the most. Anyways, I got these two lipsticks. I got a black one and I got a really dark one. And then the one I normally use, so that you know the makeup tutorial that I do, I mean the makeup look, that is this original piece. It would be this one in Love by LA Colors with the e.l.f. lip liner in the color Mauve. But today I'm feeling different. I want to do a different lip combo because I always do the same fucking lips. So I think I'm gonna use this dark one. So let me show you how I do my lip liner. What the fucky? What the fuck is this? Excuse me, like, what the fuck is this shit, AOA? Like, I know it was $1, but like, chill. Okay, well,
That kind of looks like dog shit.
I'm gonna stick to my e.l.f. Okay, there you go. Lip liner. This one, I hope it looks good, because I'm fucking going out of my comfort zone to do this. Okay, bye. I'm gonna put my lashes. Okay, there you go. This is the look. This is the London look that y'all motherfucking with motherfucking motherfucking tutorial. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I actually fucking love this makeup look because I used to do this makeup look more around sophomore year, and then I kind of stopped, and then I started doing it, and everybody been complimenting me on it. So thank you so much for asking me how I do my makeup, because I actually been wanting to do this video. And yeah, so I hope you like it. And this is a New Amsterdam eyelashes, before you ask me again, and I'm using the e.l.f. waterproof eyeliner. This is a Miss A lipstick. This is how you do it.